Between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Again, it's Penny. And he's got room. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Penny, the first down carry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try the right side here with Penny. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Penny running right. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 33. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run for it with Penny, and he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. A handoff to Penny. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's a give to Penny. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, Penny. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it again with Penny. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On second down, here's Penny. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal. Now Smith. This is caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Penny is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that drive took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the home attack.
Yeah, right there, the line of scrimmage, because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They snap it on 4th to Hill. He's going to go up top again. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They begin with a run by Penny. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Penny. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Penny up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Rashad Penny, and he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They snap it to Smith. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Penny. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 94 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A handoff, running left is Penny, and he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
18 Rattler.
From the red zone now, Smith. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game strong in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hill with a give to Kamara on the option. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara. And he's got some space here. That good for 22 and a first down.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
Double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to